Hi, this is Carol the Crafty Whippet, and welcome back to my FLOSSTUBE channel. I have only a brief update this week because I didn't get as much stitching done as I would like, but I did want to share what I have done with you and talk about what I'm going to be doing over the next week and things I'm looking forward to. So, thank you for stopping by. First, I have been pushing really hard on my little Lucille needlepoint kit pansies. So here's where we were last time, and this is where we are today. So you can see I am now down into the last flower. This is exciting, if only because that feeling when it finishes in sight is really inspiring. Unfortunately, I do still have a tendency to almost push this project too hard and then burn out on it, but I'm hoping to get this done in the next 2 weeks, so I'm leaving it in my rotation, but it has been a lot of fun. The only downside, this darkish, not the darkest, but the darkish green in my project, I have run out of. So some of these I have more floss than I know what to do with. All of these red, mauve, burgundy, whatever, these colors up top, I have too much of. But the greens, I'm playing floss chicken with this kit. Fortunately, Busilla does have their floss to DMC conversion, so I've had to order 3347 because I can't just pop into Michael's or Joann's or my L&S, so I don't know when it's going to get here. That might end up being really my determining factor on how well I can finish this piece, but the end is in sight. Very excited. Next, my call it smaller project that I've been working on. It's Heartstrings Slamperly's Summertime Coverlet, and this is what it looked like last week. And here it is today. As you can see, I haven't done a huge amount, though I did finish this flower over here and started filling this in, but it's been going well. I just haven't put as much time into it as my other work this week, but that's okay. This project, I will say, it has taught me why people love the ever-dyed flosses. I am not generally the biggest fan of them. I was sometimes frustrated, like, why is every chart in the L&S seem to be pushing these? What's wrong with good old DMC? But the variegation in this particular color that I've chosen is worth it for this project. So I also have decided that of all the overdyed flosses, I do like Gentle Arts the best. The variegation is there, but it's not, at least the colors that I tend to pick are not so overwhelming that they bother me. I do prefer subtlety, like more tonals than variegation, if that makes sense, if that helps. And then my other big project for the week is Mirabilia's Autumn Queen. Here's what she looked like last time. And here she is today. So haven't gotten as much on this one as I would like, but I have started a whole bunch of new colors, which is exciting. So through here, when I started doing the 3371 here, at first I thought it was part of the skirt. It took me a bit to realize, no, it's part of her big cape, cloak, whatever. I'll find out as I go along. I have already run into some, I need to make changes. The edge of this ribbon right here is supposed to be done in DMC 5282. I think it's the old name for it. It's metallics or light effects. It's in that line now, but I hate DMC 5282. I used it working on Mirabilia's Autumn Queen. I'm working on Mirabilia's Autumn Queen. I used it working on Spring Queen back when I was working on that in college, and I hated it. I still hate it. Like, when I pull out my finished Spring Queen, and she's not framed yet, I really do need to do that, but it's metallic, you can see it, but I don't like it. So I have decided to substitute Petite Treasure Braid for it, but I don't have it here yet, so made that order yesterday. I thought about using Kreinik, but there's so much else Kreinik that I'm using in this project, and I've never used Petite Treasure Braid before, so I decided try something new. Seems like the right place to do it. But I am happy with what I have been able to do with this. I haven't burnt out. There's sometimes with the Mirabilias I find like they're easy to stitch because you have large areas that are just the same color, so doing row upon row of the same thing, which helps go fast. On the other hand, it's easy to not feel like you're getting anywhere with your project, so I'm pretty satisfied with what I have managed to do with this project. I also figured out my next new start, and that is going to be Coffee Quaker. I called my L&S last week, put in an order for the floss, the fabric, and I don't know when it's going to get here. I did also, fortunately, before I ordered the floss, really looked at what was involved in the chart. There's a couple, so there's Weeks Dye Works Grasshopper here, and Gentle Arts Ruby Slipper up over here. And I'm sorry that my camera doesn't do a great job zooming, so I can't like put it closer and focus and still be able to be focused later. But anyway, those two colors didn't really match with the rest of the browns, in my opinion. So I went ahead and I'm going to be substituting those motifs with a different brown. I just haven't decided what. I'm probably going to do like the rest, get a feel for what would be a good echo, but without totally repeating. I don't want to have whatever color is right here and put it right next to that. I'm going to want something different, but until I'm actually stitching, I won't make that call yet. But given that I love to just follow patterns unthinkingly, I mean, for Summertime Coverlet, I'm literally doing it in the exact same color that the model on the pattern, or of the pattern is, and it's a pattern you do in one color, so you can pick whatever color you want. I just happen to really like, you know, the model color, but I am really good at just following and not. This is a lot of me thinking for myself, more so than normal. So that's my next new start. I also have to remind myself that I cannot start anything until this shows up. So hopefully that's soon, because I'm getting very anxious. Like, I want to start all the projects right now. As for the next week, I am going to keep pansies in the rotation. I am going to go ahead and pull out Ink Circles Tapestry, which is my beast of a project right now. It's not the biggest project I have, it's just the one that frustrates me the most, so I kind of don't want to work on it. So I'm going to force myself to do that this week. My plan is like maybe 2 hours worth of work, so it won't be like a big difference, but I figure any little bit will help. And it's so frustrating to me because I love how it looks. I just don't enjoy stitching on it. I don't have a reason, I just don't like it. The stitching part, I mean, like I said, I love the effect, but I'd spend my entire time stitching on it going. I mean, on the plus side, the entire thing is kitted up in Gentle Arts, which, as I just mentioned, I have decided is my favorite of the overdyed flosses, but a lot of I think part of it is I was expecting the colors to be more jewel toned, and I'm spending a lot of time in Apple Cider and Pine, neither of which color is very exciting to me. Maybe that's just where I am on the chart right now. If I were stitching with like the really, like I said, with the jewel tones, I'd be more excited, but it's a big chart. I'm in the dead center right now, so I'm sure there's, you know, I will get there. I'm also pulling back out a Prairie Garden. I have 4 of the 12 flowers done. My will get done will be 1 more flower. I hope to get done 2 more, but that might be a little ambitious. I won't know until I sit down and do it, but all the flowers are in bloom around me. My neighbors have some amazing looking azaleas. Okay, no, there's not azaleas on a Prairie Garden, but spring is really in the air around me, and I'm feeling flowers, so it's one that when I was working on Autumn Queen last night, I was like, I should just put her down and pull that out. And I was like, but I already have everything out for Autumn Queen. Like, I don't want to put everything away and have to like pack it up and then go find everything. But it seemed too disruptive to do at 10 o'clock at night. But that's gonna be what I'm working on for this week. So I hope that goes well. Additionally, I need to stay away from cross-stitch websites. I, right now, have 3 packages inbound. So, mentioned that I was ordering for my L&S, okay. 1, 2, 3 stitch. And I have some stuff coming from Etsy too. I've been shopping. That's not so good. I really need to not do that, but I'm stuck at home and I'm bored. And my kids are bored and we're all bored, so I'm buying things. I'm not proud at all, but some of it is the floss. Like I said, it's things I need for Autumn Queen. It's getting some DMC that I need that I turned out to be like out of stock on. Like, how did I not buy this when I kitted everything up? It happens, but as a result, I have stuff coming. And I'm really excited about it, but by the same token, I need to be doing more stitching and less shopping. Yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody is having a great stitching week. I will see you next week, and take care. Bye.